the soul or the spirit of teamwork.
It's a learning experience.
I have met some good people.
Felt at home.
To work for help people.
It was a good puzzle.
Everybody was nice and kind.
To be more happy.
Helping individuals who want to get involved in volunteering and helping organisations welcome people into volunteering roles and help them to look at how they can more effectively do that. We work with many different types of people. A lot of people have been referred to us to undertake volunteering who have some barriers perhaps, who have some issues that maybe they need a little bit of help getting into the right kind of volunteering role, or perhaps they don't really understand what you can do as a volunteer, or maybe their confidence is very low and they feel that they have nothing to offer and they can't see why anybody would want them to volunteer.
Some people need a lot of information about life here in Coventry. Some like me need more opportunity about volunteering here.
We start to introduce ourselves, who we are, where we come from, what we need, what we want to do in the future.
I feel like that I have the potential to give my services to the organization, and they identify basically that you can do something for us as well.
Delivering classes, English classes to other people, or to help the people to decide what career go as a career advisor, things like that.
And many skills I learned from them.
As a volunteer, you are going to get more information, more opportunities.
And that also make my time more happy.
Your Future, Your Integration is funded through the Home Office Asylum Migration and Integration Fund to help support people who have just gained their refugee status within Coventry.
It's all about helping people who are new to the city to integrate and to become part of the community.
Through having their individual needs met in terms of welfare benefits, mental ill health, therapy, and then the idea is that they move on to a secondary tier where they are supported into employment or into volunteering, where they can get a reference and skills, which is managed by Voluntary Action Coventry through me. Well, my role is to support people on an individual basis who are referred to me by the Coventry Refugee and Migrant Centre, but also to deliver sessions around confidence building, teamwork, communication, goal setting, things that enable people to identify what their future might look like and then to make steps towards it.
She is the person who really makes the difference in people's personalities. Like, she listens to people, she gave the ideas, and she contact to the different organizations that this kind of person, they want to do this, they want to go there. With the reference, it makes really big difference. He helped me how to prepare my interviews, do preparation for making an application and stuff like that.
And at the same time with that, my job is to also work with voluntary organisations about the best ways that they can encourage refugees to volunteer within their organisations.
The Coventry Refugee and Migrant Centre are leading on this programme, working with FWT and Voluntary Action Coventry, and together we're supporting communities to integrate. FWT are working on supporting the women primarily, so women are referred to us through either the Refugee Centre or through VAC. We support them initially with floating support to overcome a lot of their issues and barriers that they might have. It's very holistic. And alongside all the support that we give, we're also educating the women. And then the second phase of the programme is to try and get women, again, carrying on with their English and learning, but also trying to learn other skills. So therefore, we refer women to VAC to get some volunteering experience.
And I did some courses and I joined the advice team. So I worked there as a team member.
So there's an element of myth busting, what's the reality around refugees coming to the UK in terms of the journey that they go through to get here, what the actual statistics are around refugees in the city, where they are within the city, which areas they come from, what the benefits are of having refugees in terms of the links to those wider communities that can benefit their service in the long run, support people to be able to bring on refugees to give them a good experience within the voluntary organisations of Coventry.
I went through their course for 6 weeks. It was quite an intensive course during the lockdown.
They boost my confidence. They lead me to the right direction.
I have built my confidence, which is very important because before I was low confidence, and I have practiced speaking English. This is very good for me.
It opened my mind and opened my eyes.
The next project, when it goes into Integrate Coventry, will be more a fluid process where there isn't a stage 1 and stage 2. It'll be people can move up and down the ladder as to when they're ready and what their needs are at the time.
So for people trying to fit volunteering in, it can be quite a juggle. So we often help people find the right thing for them at the right time. But a lot of our clients, they have issues around self-esteem, low-level confidence. For many who have been out of work for a significant amount of time, whether they've been in a caring role or just long-term unemployed, maybe they have health conditions, enduring mental health issues.
When I started the quarantine is that I was invited to join, and I really was happy to do it because, being close in the house long time, you can fall in isolation or feel sad, and that was very good. The drop-in sessions with Heather was so nice. Ruth, all the ladies that joined there are beautiful.
When I met Heather for the first time, we talk about Chat Central. Chat Central is like drop-in session every Monday. I asked Heather, my English is not good. I need someone to help me and improve my language. And she asked one of the volunteers in the Chat Central. He's called Steve. And we used to talk until now. Every Sunday morning, we used to talk around 1 hour. And he helped me more about speaking in English, what about the tradition and the customs of British people. And we used to talk in many topics. And he was very patient with me to help me in spelling and pronunciation and everything.
A great way to get involved with things that you're interested in, to meet other people that have similar interests, to build new friendships and networks, and to make a difference, whether that's to the environment, to your local area, or to helping people that are less fortunate and perhaps vulnerable, to make changes in their lives.
I like volunteering, and I found myself in helping others.
You feel great, you feel satisfied that you are making happy to someone, or probably you are helping to learn something to some person.
If they want to make the difference, they should come forward and show their abilities and potential. I'm indirectly teaching my children to give them motivation in future. They are going to make their difference as well.
We offer much more intensive support to individuals so that we feel confident that we're not just signposting, we're actually helping people make the right choices so that their experience in their volunteering role is a positive one. Because the last thing we want is someone stepping into volunteering, finding it a massive challenge or not quite the right thing for them, and then walking away feeling that they can't even give their time to volunteer, and that knocking their confidence and their self-esteem even more. So I think, 575 people doing things in the community, sharing their skills, helping other voluntary organisations to deliver their services is a good thing.
For the future, I would like to find a permanent job in here and also continue giving my time to voluntary action, because give the time as a volunteer fulfill you and give you satisfaction, and then that makes you as a better person to be.
my dream was to work teacher primary school, because I have studied there in my back origin, in my back country, and I want to study for the teacher and to try to work, or if I can't do that one, I want to work social worker.
Because in my country I work for a mechanic to repair the car. I would like to do training for mechanic. After I can start a better life.
It's just to build my career and this dream of mine, like everybody has a dream, and make that dream resourceable and achievable, and actually say I've played my part.
You know, my next step, it will be relevant to volunteering. How can I improve my skills to be not to be coordinator or something like that, but I found my path, and in every point in my path, I think I got many opportunities, and I can help.
This is not the end, it's just the beginning.